What's going on today, guys? Sticks10 here, and today we are going to look at our Nightmare Cup. This is a practice tournament that I'm in with the Battle Park, so definitely check them out. I'll put a link to the Discord in the bottom. You can see the team I'm going to run is Alolan Raticate, Xatu, Claydol, and then we've got Toxicroak, Skunk Tank, and Spirit Tomb. So let's jump into the first battle here. Alright, so round one, here we go. We're going up against Drapion with our Toxicroak lead. So good matchup for us. He is going to have to get out of there. Does switch to Bronzong. With Confusion, we switch to Skunk Tank. We're going to shield this Heavy Slam. I don't know if I necessarily needed to do that, but we did anyways. We're going to hit this Crunch. It's going to do super effective damage. He does block it though. So we both used a shield at this point, and we get another Crunch off here. So there's that Crunch. He uses his second shield, so now I have shield advantage, and we're going to allow the Heavy Slam to come through and pretty much take out our Skunk Tank. And I bring out Xatu. Ominous Wind is going to do quite a bit and should bring down. There's Heavy Slam. Does quite a bit, but we hit off the Ominous Wind, which is going to annihilate. And then let's see what he brings in. He brings in Drapion. So we're going to allow our Xatu to fall to Aqua Tail. Bring back out Toxicroak with a Mud Bomb. And doesn't quite finish off Drapion, and unfortunately he does get an Aqua Tail off, which means we had to spend our last shield. Let's see what he has coming in, and it's Spirit Tomb, so that's actually a good matchup for us, but unfortunately we have so little HP left. I don't know that we're gonna get, so definitely going down to the Ominous Wind there. GG, we have our first loss of the tournament, but it's just one game into the next one. Change it up a little. We bring out our Xatu against his Toxicroak. Definitely advantageous for us. You can see he brings out a Drapion. So we switch to our Toxicroak. We're doing a ton of damage. We're going to shield this Aqua Tail up. Don't necessarily need to, but we did anyways. He hits another Aqua Tail. You can see it does, maybe 30% of our HP is gone. We hit a Mud Bomb, which is going to finish off Drapion. He had a ton of energy built up there to hit 2 Aqua Tails in a row. And here we go, and he brings out Bronzong, which is going to take down our Toxicroak immediately. So we bring out Raticate, which has a good matchup here against Bronzong. Very bulky, and definitely those crunches are gonna do a ton of damage. So he switches to Toxicroak, which is gonna do a ton of damage to us. We get off our energy, and he hits a Mud Bomb into our Xatu. So good switch timing there, and we hit Ominous Wind here and do quite a bit. Definitely should have done flying attack move there instead of Ominous Wind, but we had it available, and I thought I could knock it out. Not quite, but it was pretty close. So we're going to get some damage off into Bronzong, and we are able to get to our Ominous Wind again. So there you go, taking him down to almost nothing. Xatu putting in work in this one, and we bring back out our Raticate and hit a Crunch, and that's going to be the end of this match. So GG. We are now 1-1, going to round 3 of this battle. Now let's see what we've got. We've got Spirit 2 versus Bronzong. Definitely advantageous for us. He's going to switch out, so we have called the the lead matchup all 3 times. And we switch into our Toxicroak versus that Drapion, and we're going to shield up this Aqua Tail. And we're going to hit our Mud Bomb back. He should shield this. And there's that shield. So now we both used a shield, and we'll be able to take him down with counters here. Not going to shield this one. Don't need to use that extra shield there. And that's the thing I noticed. You'll see in some of these matches, I run the one of each type. You can definitely, you don't have to run one of each type to change. You could change it up and run 2, of a certain type, 2 of, and then 1 of whatever you wanted to. Just change it up, make sure your opponent isn't always able to counter everything that you bring out. So there we go. We shield that, and he brings out Eradicate, which means I'm at a big disadvantage, but we bring out our Xatu to put in some work with Aerial Ace, because that is going to do enough more damage than anything else that we have available. Obviously, if we had Toxicroak, that would be our best option there. And let's see if we can pull this out. No Protect Shields remaining, so that does quite a bit. We hit this Ominous Wind, or Shadow Ball, sorry, and not very effective, but it does do enough to get us down where we're in range, and we have an Ominous Wind ready, so we hit it right away against Bronzong, and that should be enough. And there we go. We win with almost no HP left on our Spirit Tomb. So next round, we're going up against Xatu, Spirit Tomb, Toxicroak, Alolan Raichu, Bronzong, and Hitmonchan. So see what we pick here. There's our first team against BJ6 here. And we're going to lead with Spirit Tomb. He leads with Toxicroak, so we're in a bad situation to start with. And we're going to build up a little energy and then switch out. No, we actually do use that energy, so maybe should have saved that and swapped into, there we go, we switch into Claydol. My Claydol is running Extra Sensory. It is not running Confusion, so at a little bit of a disadvantage there, and not going to do as much damage to Toxicroak, but it does get to, and as you can see there, boom, I hit Earthquake, and that knocks out that Bronzong, eliminates it from the field. He brings out Spirit Tomb. We can shield here if we wanted to, but we don't. Ominous Wind takes us out, and we're going to bring out, I believe, Toxicroak. There's our Toxicroak, and as you can see, we shield up Ominous Wind. Don't necessarily need to. It's not going to do a ton, but it does enough, and I want to save Toxicroak so I can get off a few Mud Bombs against him here. There's our second Mud Bomb, and this should be, nope, not quite enough to finish off the Spirit Tomb. Very close. He's able to get off another one, and we do save our Toxicroak. So it's Toxicroak v Toxicroak. He hits that Mud Bomb, which means we're going to get eliminated. But we do have one in the back, and it's Spirit Tomb, so as long as we can get to Ominous Wind, I think this will do enough to knock out Toxicroak. So there we go. We do win that match. We're up 1-0. And going to go into the next one. And it's Toxicroak v Toxicroak here. A little bit of a mirror match. We'll see who has charge move priority. I actually switch out right before he hits it. And we're going to hit that Mud Bomb. And does nothing to us. He switches into Bronzong. He's going to know this time to shield. Or at least he should. Yep, there, he used a shield. And then I choose to use a shield against Heavy Slam. And then we can maybe get to Earthquake. There's our Earthquake. Let's see if he double shields. If not, he will go down. He does choose to double shield. So that's good for us. We're going to allow our Claydol to go down. So that was a little bit of a risk there for him to use both shields on the same Pokemon. And we're going to hit our Crunch. And there you go. Taking it down, and he's going to do quite a... It hits a Heavy Slam. Don't know if I needed to shield that or not, honestly. But we did anyways. Now, 2 Pokemon remaining for each. He sends out a Alolan Raichu. We hit our Crunch. This is going to do quite a bit to Alolan Raichu. And going to get it in range that our fast moves can take it out. So GG there for our Raticate. And Raticate actually takes out Toxicroak. So there you go, guys. GG. We win 2-0. And here's Emperor Matt. He's got Xatu, Claydol, and you can see what's on screen. So let's see what we're going to do here. Toxicroak v Toxicroak lead Again, with the mirror match, I think Toxicroak is going to be one of the common ones to lead with. See, we hit a Mud Bomb. He switches into Xatu. Good choice on him to switch there. Kind of what we did in the last match. We bring out Raticate. And he's going to hit Aerial Ace, which is going to do quite a bit. So we do block that. We're going to hit our Crunch, which would do a lot if he didn't block it. And we're going to keep hitting, and we get to another Crunch there and able to hit it. And that's going to drop Xatu. He's going to bring out Toxicroak, which is going to eliminate our Raticate there. We bring out Xatu to eliminate his Toxicroak, and their Toxicroak is down. He brings out Skuntank. We're going to hit Aerial Ace to do some neutral damage against Skuntank. Let's see. He does use a shield to block it. It is the last Pokemon. And we're going to allow... Oh, we do block. We're close on energy, so using that shield to block it. We hit Aerial Ace, which may actually bring it down. Not quite, but close enough where our fast move will take it down. So there we go. We're up 1-0, and we bring out our Spiritomb versus Toxicroak. I changed up my lead. He did not. So I'm in a bad place here. We're going to have to switch. Unfortunately, I should have used a shield there probably, or switched out. And I use Ominous Wind, which is going to do nothing, but he decides to block, so we did get a shield out of it. We bring out Xatu, and he switches to Skuntank. So we hit our Aerial Ace. He's going to block that. He's down to no shields. We have one. I use my shield, so now we have no shields apiece. And I'm going to hit another Aerial Ace here. Get rid of that Skuntank. And do some damage on whatever he brings in next, which is Xatu. But we go down to Xatu. And we bring out Spiritomb, which might get to something. Oh, no. There's our last shield, Aerial Ace, and we're going to hit Ominous Wind into him, which is super effective. He drops, he brings out Toxicroak. We're going to put a little damage on Toxicroak. Now the problem is Toxicroak has a lot of energy already built up. We're coming in fresh. Mud Bomb does a bit. If we can get to this, and we can't. So that was the problem. He had so much energy advantage there with Toxicroak that we just couldn't win even though we were full HP. So we lose that one, 1-1, and here we go. Spiritomb versus Xatu. I'm in a bad position here, but we're going to get a little energy and swap to Raticate to absorb the Ominous Wind because it's not going to do anything. And he switches to Toxicroak probably, yep. And we do get off a Hyper Fang though, so let's see how much Hyper Fang does. He decides to block it. And we're going to fall there to Toxicroak. That's the problem with Raticate. I mean, it just can't stand the fighting type moves there for very long. So we bring out our Xatu, use Aerial Ace, and take him out. Should have saved some energy there, so we could have done some more damage here against the Spiritomb. We dropped the Spiritomb. And there we go. Toxicroak, Shadow Ball. Knew it was coming. I should have used a shield. GG, and we lost. So round 4 here. We are looking at Lunatone as an interesting one with Shiftry as well. So we bring out our Toxicroak, which is a bad lead because it's got Confusion on Lunatone. He should have Rock Slide probably, and then if he got a second move, it would be a Fairy type Moonblast. So we hit Crunch. He swaps out to Toxicroak, which is going to do a ton of damage to us. We are able to just barely get off a Crunch. It's not going to do much, but does draw his second shield. We bring Claydol with Extra Sensory and going to hit that. No, he actually gets a Mud Bomb off, it looks like. So Extra Sensory, you can see, gains a little bit more energy, not going to knock out Toxicroak as quickly. So he's able to get another Mud Bomb off, which doesn't do much to us, but you can see we were getting taken down there fairly quickly. We're going to try to, we do get to Earthquake. Let's see if he can, he doesn't block it, so Sneasel is almost dead, but we just have Toxicroak left. which is a bad place for us. And he hits a rock slide, and we don't get to another move. So GG, we lose the first one, and he has 2 Pokemon remaining. Not a good feeling there. We lead with Spiritomb this time versus his Lunatone. You can see this is a good position for us. He's going to... We hit an Ominous Wind right away. And he's just going to keep going and build up a bunch of energy. Here comes Toxicroak. We hit another Ominous Wind. And doing good damage there. And we swap to our Claydol. Get a little bit of energy farming going. Let him hit us. It might be Sludge Bomb. So could have shielded that one. And he brings out Shiftry, which is going to be an issue. But we hit Earthquake, which isn't going to do a ton. But, take him down a little bit. Bring out our Toxicroak probably. Nope, Raticate. I'm going to block this Leaf Blade and then try to get to... Our Quick Attack's actually doing quite a bit. Let's see if we can take him down. We do take him down with just Quick Attack. So there you go. And we hit a Hyper Fang here. He uses his last shield. Probably should have hit Crunch. I should have remembered that his last one was a Lunatone. And there you go. We do get a victory there. And so it comes down to the last battle here. It's 1 versus 1. And we lead with Claydol versus his Lunatone. Let's see. He's got Confusion, which is doing quite a bit. I've got Extra Sensory. I should get to my moves first. He's going to obviously block. I probably should have shielded here since he used a shield. I let the Moonblast come through, which actually does quite a bit to my Claydol, which means I'm in trouble now. Can't quite get that move off in time. We did have another one ready, but just not fast enough. We're going to go in with Spiritomb. He swaps out to Sneasel. We hit a Ominous Wind for that. Not very effective, obviously, against Sneasel. He's going to hit Avalanche. I do believe, yes, there's Avalanche. And so Sneasel is an interesting pick here. Definitely, if I brought in my Toxicroak, it would be doing a lot better. And there's Raticate coming in. Oh, I went double dark this time. So there we allow the Avalanche to come through. Going to take down Sneasel. He's going to bring out probably Toxicroak in the back. We hit Hyper Fang though. She's going to do quite a bit of damage. And just can't, not enough to take down Toxicroak. Bring out Spiritomb. We're going to shield, use our last one for Mud Bomb. We hit Ominous Wind into Lunatone. So he uses his last shield. No Protect shields remain, so that's going to be the end. Rock Slide into that. And so congratulations to the winner, which was not me. It was Johnny Q89 is the winner of the tournament. Once again, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully it helps you understand Nightmare Cup just a little bit better. And if you guys have questions, comments, let me know what you guys are using down below. Hit the like, subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate you guys a lot. Until next time, thanks for watching.